I think most of the people feel and experience that twin flame journey is very difficult, very tough, it is very toxic, and most of the places it has been portrayed as, being very toxic journey. So why is the toxicity? The toxicity is because it is actually the journey towards working towards yourself. So when you're working towards yourself, you need to really identify and transform yourself into those places where you are not really being the authentic part of you. That means toxicity is actually in ourselves, right? It's not really your twin flame is actually toxic. Twin flame is being your mirror. That person is actually showing you what is the toxic pattern in you. So eventually, or in truth, in reality, the toxicity is within you, which you are not in a position to understand. That is why most of the people feel this as toxic relation or being a very toxic patterns. Because you really need to work on your toxic patterns and understand what is actually it is. So unless you understand what is the patterns, how can you even work on it? So that is the other part that making it really feel difficult to surviving through this journey. So being in a soulmate relationship, because it is easy, it's all about you balancing your life or love with another person. You balancing what you don't have with other. It seems to be easy, but that is not actually easy, because when you're trying to balance, you need to put a lot of effort into that. But it gives you an illusion that it is easily, because you don't have to really look into yourself, right? You can be an empowered person. You can be the negative aspect of yourself forever. You don't really have to change yourself. But being with your twin flame, you really have to change yourself. You need to completely change all your the experiences, what you beliefs you believed in, or experiences you had so far. You have to change yourself into a new form of yourself, which is not really new form. It is actually your own authentic form. So which is, yes, it is difficult to do that. So for me, a number one lesson I learned in this journey is to love anything and everyone, because unless you are in a position to love each and everyone, you won't be able to transcend the situation you are in. So one of the key lessons why you have been given this journey or be in a self-mastery is you need to look at whatever your experiences brought in so far, whatever you have dealt with so far, whether it is a negative or a positive experience, what is the lesson behind those experiences? You need to really learn to master those during this journey. So when you learn those lessons and understand this lesson, you also need to transcend that from that current situation to creating a new reality for you. To transcend any situation, unless and unless you give love to those people, those places, you won't be able to transcend. For me, this is the toughest part was in my work. My work situations were very toxic from the beginning. But to be honest, all these years of experience what I had in my work and my work relationships, I never understood what was going on. I never understood what was the toxicity that is bringing me, why I felt always defeated and always not being given enough priorities, not given enough. There was a growth, but it was not the growth which I was looking for. I have been put forward, backward always, and all my workplaces, I met similar set of people, irrespective of the country. I met similar kind of patterns repeating, but I never understood in my earlier life. After coming to Twin Flame journey, this was one of the realization that what is showing in my work is actually the patterns within me, the toxic patterns within me, which I really didn't even realize earlier. So the people, the places, the experience, what has been brought into my work relationship was the reflection of those patterns, which eventually my twin has to point it out to me by mirroring. So it was really very not a nice experience to deal with, but understanding that I was able to heal those patterns in my work relationships and workplace. But unless and until I love those people and I love those places, and I love my work, I was not able to transcend to move to my next level of healing, because I've been stuck eventually in the same for almost 1 year, because I was not able to love that place or love that people. When I learned that I need to really love, give my total love, unconditional love, I was able to transcend, and then I moved into my next layer of learning, which given me eventually a better, I would say, better relationship and better atmosphere. But still, I'm working on this, on a day-to-day basis. So one of the key learning actually I wanted to bring you in this video is you need to love each and everything and every person in your life who is coming to you, who is coming and reflecting your own patterns. And if you have been asked to change those situations, you really need to love them to transcend from that place to move to the next one. So the really loving everyone around you is one of the key lessons in this journey, and that is going to help you to speed up your work and speed up your union too. So as you know, as you heal, your twin flame is also getting healed. So as you heal, he is also able to heal those patterns in himself. He doesn't have to do any work. You all need to do the work, and as you do the work, you will see the changes in your relationship too, which I have seen. So all the best to all of you, and I'll see you in the next video with another topic. Thank you.